inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Kyle Shanahan on the 49ers sideline. His team making the long flight always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. On the other side, it's Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
They'll go play action here with Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. They'll try to play with some pace early on. They'll try and run for it.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a 4th-year man out of Iowa State.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense, all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Admiral Carter, number 3 overall selection. There for the stop. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Get set. 18.
Purdy. Open man there. It is Bourne. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
35-yard attempt.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Gets to the edge at the 30, and he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A big play for the Giants. 38 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Giants. That is second TD catch of the season. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 49ers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants move out in front, 13-3. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 10. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with first and 10. He'll run with McCaffrey to start his drive. Able to make one-man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. As they begin with third and 8. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw. And he's going to pick it up to take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 7.
They run once more with McCaffrey. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third
out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range. On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Gunnar Olszewski is deep for the Giants. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. The run here with Devin Singletary. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one complete, Devin Singletary. And he's going to be brought down past the 20. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He's going to keep it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
2nd and inches at the Niners' 16-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And the Giants going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Giants can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy Halloween. Some of the celebrations still going on as we reach the first weekend of November, and that's just fine. Let's get into the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. Well done here. It's a touchdown. This one is now at halftime, and it's the Packers have the lead in a game where both teams come in on a winning streak, so something's got to give. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Bijan Robinson. He makes the big play to kick off the scoring. This one of his 2 touchdowns so far. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Falcons lead it by a touchdown at the half. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Off-balance throw, it's complete. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy now on second down. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. It's set. It's set. First down. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On second down, Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. It's set. It's set. 18. Third down. Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
And the 49er first down.
Now it's McCaffrey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
A tight end in motion now. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
14 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
It's set.
2nd and 10. At the 18-yard line.
Purdy now on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Good coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the 24-yard.
Looking to throw. It's Dark. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Dark. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. To the air again goes Dark. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dark. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. It's it. 1st and 10 for Purdy. To the former Cal Bear, deep plunges. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good give to McCaffrey on the option. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 2.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of the football. Here's Purdy making the read and keeping it. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Andrew Phillips. A gain of 4.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Back into the hands of the fullback. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
49er 1st down.
Kittle is the man in motion. And they'll run here with McCaffrey to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now
Third and goal. Oh, a loose football. And the Giants come up with it. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays. And that was one. Down deep, get to the quarterback, knock it out, and come up with the recovery.
Mike, this is one of those times where I think for a quarterback, they get caught in between. Do I want to be a runner and take it in myself? Do I have time to let my wide receivers develop in the end zone? I think he holds on to it just a little too long. The defense pokes it free and creates a huge turnover.
brings up 2nd and 8.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Throwing. Dart. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. The Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Open man is Jennings. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
And the 49ers, 1st down. A gain of 15.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Ooh. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? That time they got the standout tackle, Trent Williams. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here comes 2nd down. It's it. Man in motion here is Jennings. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Back to the air again is Purdy. This one complete to Bourne. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. Now Purdy airing one out for Bourne. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Look over the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game.
4 yards on
It is
the pickup.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. 2nd and 5.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Loss of a yard.
The Giants sending out their punter, as they'll say no to the long field. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll go up for 1st and 10. Like a design run with Purdy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. So it's a win for the Men in Blue.